Hey girls, it's Wednesday. I'm sorry that this is the second week in a row that I'm just recording on my webcam, but it's almost 9 o'clock and I just got off work at 8 and I had a very crappy day today. Very upset about some things and no, I'm just oh gosh, I wasn't gonna cry on camera. I was gonna talk about it. I don't think I can talk about it now because I don't want to cry, but I had a really long shift at work where I started at 11:30 and ended at 8, and it's an 8-hour shift with a lunch, but it just, because of the time of day, it just feels like forever. It made everything else just feel worse because the day just wouldn't end, and I'm ready to get some sleep and not do anything except go eat sushi on my day off tomorrow and forget about the things that are wrong for a little bit. And I'm so sorry. I don't want to cry on camera. Well, there you go. I'm just gonna skip all the serious stuff I was gonna talk about because I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that right now without being a puddle. Karis, I really liked that you touched on how that just telling someone, oh, you shouldn't worry about it. You are beautiful, like, you should be confident in your beauty, isn't gonna automatically fix things. There's always gonna be confidence issues with everyone. There's always insecurities. And I think it's really cool to be aware that saying that doesn't just fix things. And I really like that you talked about that. Kat, I hope that school is going well. I know you've had a lot going on lately. I saw some posts on Facebook about how great your choir tour was, and I'm so happy for you for that. Look forward to hearing about it, maybe? Claire, you didn't make a video. Missed you. I know that you're giving up social media, so stuff is kind of up in the air right now as far as this goes, but once you do get back to your regular stuff, I look forward to that. I'm getting a phone call. I got a phone call from a good friend and I needed to, like, vent about stuff that happened today. I think it's better crying over the phone than crying on camera. Sharon, this is kind of in conjunction of what I said to Karis, but I really like that you touched on that we are more than beauty, because it's true, and we forget that. It's so easy to be like, everyone is beautiful, but the truth is that, like, by society's aesthetic standards, not everyone is the same amount of physically beautiful, and so it's just really important to focus that, like, that is not what matters the most. You talked about Vlogbrothers and a good place to start, and you mentioned Thoughts from Places. I love Thoughts from Places. Thoughts from Places videos are, like, my favorite videos ever in the entire universe. I'm pretty sure that probably my favorite Vlogbrothers video ever is the one from, oh, it must be like 3 years ago now, maybe more, when John visits his old high school, Indiana Spring School, which is basically the same school as Culver Creek in Paper Towns. Speaking of Paper Towns, I know you said you don't totally love it as much as you love DeFeos, and it's not your favorite John Green book. It's my favorite John Green book. I love DeFeos, but Paper Towns is my favorite. It's so funny, and I love the poetry in it. It's so good, and I've reread it like a dozen times. I love it so much. I've also read DeFeos a ton of times. I love Paper Towns so much. It's so good. Skip that and skip that because it's too serious for it right now. Nope, all this stuff about home, I can't talk about it without crying. There were just some things today that were just like the few drops that made everything overflow. But France has been at the front of my mind a lot lately. Just watched Prince Caspian 2 nights ago with my family, and there's just so many things in there about missing home and figuring out where he belonged. And the song at the end, and I was like, it was like freaking Narnia, and I was like in tears at the end. Anyway, so that is a constant enigma in my life. France. To France or not to France? Or how to France? Because even if I wanted to move there, it would be really freaking complicated. Also, I'll be praying for you as you are changing homes, because you know, even if it is on a smaller scale than what I did, it's still hard. Especially if you really did think you would live in Texas your whole life, and it's going to be a change. I can just say that I'm really glad for you in this situation is that you are the one making the decision, you know, because I wasn't the one making the decision, and I always felt like, to an extent, it still feel like something was stolen from me and that I didn't have the choice, you know, because I didn't have the choice. It was my parents' choice. Also, yes, this is what our favorite soda is, and I really like vanilla Coke. Also, cream soda, but especially vanilla Coke. Love vanilla Coke. Today is awesome. Today is not fun. Today's not. Today is awesome because I made plans with a coworker to go have sushi for lunch tomorrow. So that gives me something small to look forward to. And also because even though I'm a wreck, I have vlogalatte and I love you girls a lot, and I have a good friend who will talk to me on the phone when I need to, and that God is good and that I live in a very beautiful world. Okay, girls, that's all for today. I love you all. And, Karis, I will see you tomorrow.